the ball to you on the ground?
Yeah, I think, the defense did a great job holding up, limiting them to 6. And once we got going, we just, didn't flinch. And I was proud of the way that these guys ran the ball and proud of the way that just proud of the way that these guys blocked, all day, and guys making plays down the field. And we got a team that just didn't flinch and kept going.
Okay, and then obviously you guys were able to get 3 touchdowns in succession after that, one after the other. So can you just kind of describe finally getting into that vibe and what part you feel like you played in that?
Yeah, I think, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than you want to get going. But like I said, the defense steps up huge. And once we got going, we just stuck to the script. And like Trent said, we got the ball on the ground a little bit and got him in a couple different positions that we wanted him to be in. And the guys did a great job blocking all day and making plays downfield.
You're so stoic right now. What does it feel like
feels
to just
great,
get that? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it feels great. Anytime you win, especially against a good team like that on the road, it feels great. And I think we know what we can do, and it's just about getting better every week.
They played 92 snaps. The defense played 92 snaps against the Bills. Did you guys feel like if you put something together and were consistent, things would start to eventually pop for the offense?
I think for me, it's just always about playing one play at a time. Each play has a life of its own. You don't really know how the game's going to turn out. You kind of have a plan going in, but there's so many things that happen and adjustments that you make in game, and that's why I'm not a coach, and I just leave that up to them, and whatever play's called, just go out and execute.
Brock had a scramble early in the second quarter. Cornerback looked like he had him, for a 1-yard loss, and he bounced it off of Brock. Did you see that play? Did you kind of acknowledge that he was like a running back on that play?
I didn't know, but I'm sure it was great. That's a guy who can do anything. We're so lucky to have him as our quarterback, and just proud of him and everything he's done and the resiliency that he plays with, and doesn't flinch and goes out there and is a great leader and a great player.
How much did the defense holding the guys to 2 field goals affect you as an offense?
That was huge. We were slow getting going. We didn't start the way we wanted to. And, for that third drive, for us to, score and have the lead because of their 2 stops was huge.
And you didn't have a carry until the 3rd drive. Did that feel weird for you?
Like I said, you never know how the game's going to go. We had two 3-and-outs early, so we only had 6 plays. And, a couple things here and there didn't go right, and then we had a couple negative runs. So we just started a little bit slow, but once we got going and got in our rhythm, we felt confident.
Was there any talk amongst all of you, after those 2 kind of stifled drives to get things together? Or?
No, we just stick to the script. I don't think anyone on our team. It's nice that we have a lot of veterans on our team because you got guys who have played in a lot of football games who know that the game's not won in the first 2 drives and it's not lost in the first 2 drives, and so you just got to keep going. Like I said, each play has a life of its own, and play that play and keep it rolling.
You were saying you guys didn't flinch, right? Do you have to go through this to know you have that, or do you know the team wouldn't flinch?
It's a good question. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes that, but I know our team has it. Our team is resilient. We knew that too. That it's a really good football team. We expected 4-quarter fights anytime we go out there, and we're prepared for 4-quarter fights. If it doesn't come out that way, then great. But I think when you're prepared for 4 quarters and you have veterans who understand what it takes to win a game, it helps.
What do you think of that whole sequence where obviously Dre Greenlaw gets tossed, obviously after the suplex on Devontae Smith, Dom, the security from the Eagles, according to Twitter, and the replay puts his hands on first, but Dre responds, but both get ejected.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go back and watch the tape, but it is crazy. I've never seen a coach put hands on a player. So especially
Security.
Yeah, I mean even that. I've never seen that in my life. So it sucks that Dre got ejected, but that's on the refs. I don't know whose that's on, but it just sucks that he got ejected because in the heat of the moment, you're playing football. Obviously things happen, but when somebody that's not in pads puts their hands on you, I can understand how that can be frustrating, and you might act emotionally in that moment. So it sucks, but we had his back, and guys stepped up and did great. But Dre's anytime he's not out there, it obviously make you flinch a little because he's such a talented player.
What message did you guys send today with this win?
I think for us, we know how good we can be. It's just a matter of doing it every week. not beating ourselves. And you know, I think we have such a talented football team, and when we execute, when we keep the standard high, it'd be tough to beat us. But you know, we know that. It's just about doing it every week.
It's about a locker room speaker.